Hi there, I'm Michael. I'm 23 years old and originally from down south in Dorset, but currently I'm living up in London. Now, word on the street is, Blue Peter's looking for a new presenter. And I suddenly thought to myself, that could be me! I'm fun, love a good laugh, always like an adventure and a challenge, so why not? To start with, my previous experience has revolved around children's entertainment, something I've absolutely loved and has taught me a lot. The opportunities and experience I've been given have been amazing, and I'd love to continue that on Blue Peter. Dealing with live situations can always be interesting, as well as a barrel of laughs. Something I discovered in live theatre when performing in front of crowds of up to 5,000 people. So, let's put this to the test. How well do I deal under pressure? I'd love to say, here's one I made earlier. Unfortunately, the one I did, my flatmate beat me to it. So then, let's see how I do in the kitchen. Okay, so let's make some Michael's Midnight Mars cakes. Now you might wonder why I'm making them at midnight. But chocolate tastes good at any time of the day. You don't have to make them at midnight, you can make them whenever you want. They're nice and simple, nice and easy, great to eat, and very, very tasty to share with your friends as well. So let's get started and then you can see how it's done. First of all, we just need to heat up a bit of water in a pan. Now this water is going to be used to melt the chocolate. You might need an adult to help you with this part, just to make sure you're using everything safely and as it should be. Now then, while the water's heating up, we're going to chop up the chocolate bar. Now these are my favourite. So now we're going to cut the Mars bar. We want to make them smaller pieces so they're easier to melt. And as you can see, it's really tough cutting through. You've got to be really careful with this because it is a very sharp knife, so I'd suggest that you get an adult to help you out. And I'm sure they'd be fine to do that because you've got to stick it at the end. So, after you've cut the bar, you're going to pop it in the bowl. Now, I prepared some earlier, just ready to go. As you can see, they're all chopped up, ready to go and start to get melted. So let's go. The bowl's going on the water. Make sure you're careful that the flame isn't coming up around the edge and you're not damaging the bowl, but most importantly, your own hands. The chocolate should take about 25 minutes to melt. So, make sure it doesn't burn and keep stirring. So as you can see, the chocolate's well and truly melted. So, first of all, you need to turn off the heat, and then you need to grab your handy oven gloves. This is just to make sure because the bowl will be slightly hotter. Again, with a bit of adult supervision, let any water drain off from underneath and pop it on your heat-proof mat. Now we're ready to add the cornflakes. So the cereal I've chosen to use today is cornflakes to add to my Michael's Midnight Mars cakes. If you prefer a little more snap, crackle and pop to your cakes, why not try adding Rice Krispies? They're just as nice and equally as crunchy. What you've got to do is add them to the melted chocolate, a handful at a time, and then you're going to stir them in. As you can see, I've added quite a few more cornflakes, but I think the mixture is now good to go. So we're going to start dishing them up. Once your cakes have cooled, roughly after about 15 minutes, they're ready to eat! And boy are they tasty. If you can hold off just for a few minutes, you'll be able to decorate them with some tasty little treats on the top. You can choose what you want, some jelly mix, some jelly babies. I've chosen some seasonal eggs, just to finish them off nicely. And now, they're ready to eat. I'm going to have mine with a cup of tea. I'm sure they're good with juice. I've just got to be careful, because once I eat one, you just can't stop. I don't want to be as big as an elephant. They're just too good. I love those cakes, and I hope you do too. Have good fun making them, but remember, always ask an adult for extra supervision when you need it, just to be on the safe side. So, that's me, Michael.
I hope you can see some of the reasons why I would love to be, and be good at, the next Blue Peter presenter. To be honest with you, I can't think of a better competition to win that famous Blue Peter badge by. But for now, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching my film. Goodbye!